And so what happened was I decided after the election, when I stopped crying, which was sometime in January, that I was like, I can't go to my Facebook anymore because my Facebook feed is full of Trumpers. They had literal parties on the school front yards after the election. And I was like, okay, I can't do this. This is bad. What's this Twitter thing all about? I just want to yell. I just want to tell him he has old balls. I want to go onto Twitter and I want to tell him he's gross. And the two first things I ever said were, I'm sorry you have to see yourself naked. And you have old balls. And I think I had a spelling error in one of them, a really bad one, and I didn't care. And then I was like, ooh, that felt good. And then I was like, what is this Twitter thing? And I was like, messing around. I'm like, oh my God, Molly Jong Fast. And who's she? She sounds like me. Who's this Ball Mermaid? She sounds like me. And then I was like, oh, hold on. These are my people. I have people. There are people out there. I'm not crazy. And every day, I was still in my marriage. Every day I got to use my voice to stand up to him a little bit more. I found my voice inside myself in real life. So I just leaned into it, and eventually my marriage was over. I was on my own. We were dealing with COVID and contending with this new world. And I realized maybe this is something I can do. Maybe there's a reason for all of this. Maybe I can try to use my voice to actually impact change and make a difference in the world. And I was a paraprofessional at the time, making like $14 an hour, and couldn't afford to feed my kids. I couldn't afford to house my kids. Everything was on my shoulders. I had to support my children, and I had to figure out how. And someone was like, well, you should try to make a living using your voice online.